Well, right now to the community of Leamington, Ontario. If you've ever been there, it is a place where the tomato is king. Things are changing, though. In fact, the community is still reeling from the closure of the local Heinz plant there. It's going to cost 650 union jobs, 740 in total at the long-producing ketchup plant. The ripple effect, of course, is going to cost the agricultural sector thousands of jobs there as well. So joining us in studio is Johnstone. He's national representative for the United Food and Commercial Workers Union Canada. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for the invitation.
You know, those who've been to Windsor, Leamington, that part of the province of Ontario, we know how important this plant there was to the community. What's happened here?
Well, I don't think you ever really expect something like this. It's devastating for the community. First of all, you have a quintessential Canadian product, ketchup. But in the case of Leamington, you have a company that's been there for over 100 years. And you have generations of workers there, good union jobs, who have been a keystone for that local economy. Over the years, they've made enough to build the town through their good union-paying jobs by buying homes, by buying cars, by supporting local businesses, by sending their kids to college and university. And now we're going to see a big chunk of those union jobs taken out of the local economy. It's devastating.
What's changed? What's forcing this closure?
There's a lot of speculation out there. I've heard it reported that a growing percentage of the tomato paste that they're using is being manufactured in China. So here we have another instance of Canadian food production moving offshore, which should concern all of us as Canadians and food consumers.
Just on the jobs front, or ways? What do you mean?
In other ways, it's food after all. It's what we eat every day, what we feed our families. But in the case of Heinz, you also have a corporation that was recently purchased by a transnational private equity firm owned by one of the richest people in the world, Warren Buffett. And it's another case of where we see these transnational corporations coming into Canada and gobbling up our companies. In this case, a company that's been serving the community for over a century, with little to no interest in how that will impact that community and the families and the future of the people who live and work there.
Right, but you know, it is a changing world, changing economy. Things are changing. The Premier of Ontario was asked about this, and she said, you know, suggested anyway that there's not much that she can do. What?
The Premier also said that she is going to work with her government to try and find a different company that might come in there to reinvent that plant somehow. And we're going to be holding her to that commitment, I can assure you that.
Is it too late to do that, or do you have hope that that can still happen, you know, given this announcement already being made, right?
Well, there's always hope that it can happen. Right now, our primary concern is helping those 650 UFCW members and their families and their communities adapt to this very unwelcome news.
Yeah, it's a tough announcement for sure. Johnstone joining us. We'll continue to watch it, see where it does go. Thanks again for joining us.